Oh, like Patrice Evra say, I love this game. I love this game. Arsenal just lost to Newcastle 2-0 in the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. I mean, Newcastle eliminated us in the quarter-final, right? So it won't be easy. It won't be easy because they have to go to St. James Park to do a mini remontada of 2-0 against this Newcastle United team and Alexander Isaac. So we're going to try to talk about that. But the most important thing, today we're going to try to talk about Chelsea Football Club transfer news and the rumor that's what's going on and the deal that are close to be official. So we're going to try which we're going to address. Mark Guild, Chelsea interest for Mark Guild, Trevor Chalobah, if he's coming back, and Christopher Nkunku, And of course, we're going to talk about Kasede and of course, Carney Chukwuemeka and Kiernan Jude Hall. So we're gonna try to address those guys. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. We are not wasting any time. We're gonna just jump in straight to Cesar Kasede because this is what Paddy reported. I like that guy because he do a really good job in keeping us updated because his Twitter account is really as a tutor is really he's always there, right? Where any news that came out, Paddy is there. He's a padded man. So I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but he do a great job. So go follow him on Twitter. So anyway, this is what he have to say. Kasede has said yes to Torino and expect to have a medical next weekend once there is an agreement. Torino pushed for 9 million plus add-on. Chelsea want 12 plus add-on. Plus future sale, buyback, any one of them. Wednesday, ideal for deal to happen. They also want Beto from Everton. So this, let me just go. Chelsea had no idea. I think he said Chelsea has no interest, right, to sell him permanently. But player refused to go on loan as he seek permanent minute where he was promised to get last year when he get recalled from Leicester City. There is also one more player who want to get sold this window. So this is what Paddy reported, right? I mean, hey, let's be honest. I hope he got his medal though from when he got called back from Leicester because Leicester finished champion of the championship, right? He was playing there with Maresca. So he had a really good season. We will follow him, of course, sometime. But when he got recalled, everyone thought he's going to have some game time, right? I think the player has a right to, to ask for some, like some respect, because Chelsea, I think lately, Chelsea, we don't respect our player anymore, right? We just kick them out, bring them back as we wish, So I think Cesar Kasede have a right to say he just want permanent move. He don't want a loan. He don't want loan. He want to play soccer because he's young. He's young. He played for the Italian promising team like under 23 or like this. Like he played for that team. He's really good. Like we saw him play in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and even like in the Europa League, his Conference League. I'm giving us more credit than we deserve. We play in the Conference League, right? So he's been doing all right there, right? He's all right. So for me, when he refused to say, "Oh no, I just want to permanent move. I don't wanna be bring back. I don't want to be brought back like they did with Leicester and then put me on the bench. I don't have a play." Because when you check the midfielder, you have Romeo Lavia, you have Enzo Fernandez, and of course Moise Caicedo, and of course we have Santos. We have a lot of players like that are really good. So I think he making the right decision. We bought him for 20 million from Sao Paulo last year, right? But we're gonna sell him for 9 million. Chelsea is just like that. We're gonna even talk about that because we want to bring some of our academy back too, and they hit us with crazy fee. So Cesar Kasede leaving for Torino, I think it's good for him. He's gonna be playing because Torino is kind of those type of team in Italy where they play in the middle of the table. Like I think right now they're 10 or between 10 and 15. Like that team is there all the time. So I think he's gonna have his game time. He will be playing. So he gonna be happy. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy playing there, right? So anyway, guys, we're gonna just continue with the other news because we have more news from Paddy. Hey, let's see what Paddy is saying. So This is what Party said. Carney and KDH, which is Kenan Jude Briho, right? That dude, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not English like you, so like my pronunciation is I don't care. Like if you understand it, that's good for all of us, you know. So anyway, say Carney and KDH both pushing to leave now, as Matlow reported. So like this from Matlow. He took it from Matlow. I took it from him. So Matlow said it out so can share more news. Okay. As per my knowledge, KDH was not ill last match day and was okay to train. There has been some argument between agent and SD, which I think is a player representative. I hope so. Or you know, and of course, SD on minute promised for these two players. So it's a Carney and KDH. I don't know about Carney Chukwuemeka if he was promised for time because Maresca found him there, right? It's not Maresca did not bring him. But KDH, I'm pretty sure coming from Leicester to Chelsea, they have to tell him something. Yeah, you're gonna play because he was the main player for Maresca at Leicester City. We saw how good he was. He finished the best player of the championship. So I mean, you know, like he play everywhere. Like Maresca has been playing everywhere, left back, midfield, winger, like everywhere. The dude played everywhere for him, and I think it's just like a Chelsea, just level above. You know, it's just not. I mean, we have too many players, right? Like we have the quantity, but not the quality. Like we have too many players that does not meet our standard. At least the standard we want go back to because we used to be really up there competing, right? So for me, them asking to leave as a professional, if you're a professional player, you should be going to play, especially if you're young. He's 23, 24, so you gotta play. Money is good, but wherever this guy go, they will get paid. Maybe gonna be less, maybe gonna be less than 200,000 or 150. But money is money. You getting that in a week. Every Premier League player shouldn't be complaining about salary because I think they just okay. I'm going this way. I'm gonna make more, but whatever they're getting paid is enough for me, I think. So you have to play for the love of the game. So I understand them if they want to leave because at Chelsea they are not playing. Maresca is not playing them. We have to ask Maresca a lot of questions because lately he's been snubbing the sub. He's not doing substitute and like we are not understanding. We are not understanding what he's trying to do, right? So when this player want to leave, it's okay. Cassette want to leave. It's understandable because there is not a lot of space for him really to play if we have all our midfielder back. You know, so I'm not mad at them. Like they have to leave, and of course, not accepting loan is all right too because when you go, you play, right? When you go, you will be playing. So like when you see player asking to leave, so you're gonna be just okay. They want to go play. They want to have a game time, and yeah, they have a right to ask for that. If Maresca don't want to use them, they want to go to other places. I'm pretty sure currently Jude Bellingham will have wherever he go, he will have a game time. You know, I don't know about Chukwuemeka because he get injured a lot. He's injury prone, right? So we're gonna talk about more about what tactic or why Maresca is not using every player because right now you see a lot of players just they sub, especially the last 3 games, he's not doing any sub, which is crazy. Most of the time we're losing point, right? We're losing point. So that is for those 3 players. I mean, if there is someone to come for them, I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell them, you know. But we just bought them. We just bought Jude Bellingham. He just come last year and he gonna leave. I'm pretty sure we cannot sell him the money we bought him for. Example of Casadei, we bought him like 20 million euro and then now he's leaving for 9. It just, the business model is not sustainable. I don't know. We don't know how to sell. Chelsea don't know how to sell. We always get hit when we want to buy, but when we want to sell, we cannot sell. I know like the first time when we were there, like they were trying to sell a lot of players. They couldn't. Which brings me to Christopher Nkunku case. Paris Saint-Germain have a strong interest for him. He is a graduate from PSG Academy. Like, he is like Kimpembe, Coman, and like Musa Jabi. All those are PSG academy grown player. So like if PSG want him, the way I see PSG play, he's gonna be useful for them because Luis Enrique don't like a number 9. So this dude can play as a first number 9, right? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But when you see, I think if they sell Nkunku, it's just accepting their failure in their program. Because you remember when Bluco took over Chelsea, the first signing, the first vague of signing, he was the he was the head of the gondol, like Ted the gondol. I don't know, he was the head of the pack, because he was the biggest superstar, or you could say is Raheem. Because when they come, they sign Raheem first, Koulibaly, all those crazy players. They sign Koulibaly, Raheem, and then Ian Madsen, and then like we signed Nkunku, and if you will let him go right now, it's just acceptance of our mistake. Because this dude, you brought in another coach that don't want to use him. It's not like Nkunku is bad. It's just he's not being used, right? Which bring me our striking problem. Like look what Obi Mikel said. This is what John Obi Mikel has said on Michael Obi-Wan. And then Jackson is not scoring enough. If we had Victor Osimhen or Victor Gyökeres, trust me, Chelsea would have still been competing to win the league. So, I mean, he's right? I mean, we're going to sell Christopher Nkunku. He's not a striker, but he can play as a striker. But I don't understand, the last 6 or 7 games, 1 goal in 7 games for Nicolas Jackson, and he still play 80 minutes every game. No, you got to change. We are now winning. Bring in another striker, someone who can score. There is a Joao Felix. There is a Mark Gill. There is a other boy like Nkunku, but he's not giving them game time whatsoever, and he's not performing. Jackson is not performing. I know, like his beef with Michael Obi, Obi Mikel. I know, like there was a moment they were just criticizing. He just share his view, and then the dude say shut up, he said shut up, and at that moment he was scoring, and then Obi Mikel wasn't saying anything. I said, yeah, if you score I will shut up, like I know this, player cannot win this type of argument, because when you score, everybody say, oh yeah, he's all right. When you stop scoring, everyone will come to you again, so like I think you just need to work more. If you didn't watch the Obi one, like his podcast is great. Like, I mean, I like that. He's a Man United fan and a Chelsea former player. Having the podcast is great. They do a great job there. So anyway, that is what we have on Christopher Nkunku. He's going to leave, and then are we going to buy another striker? I don't think so, because there is the target we are following right now. None of them are striker, which we're going to start like right now. Per Sam, this from Sam. Another good Chelsea page. Chelsea fan, like Sam he's a good reporter too, just like Matt Law and all of them, Ben Jacob. They're good, so like just go follow him on Twitter, X. I don't know why I always say Twitter, right? So anyway, as per orders, Chelsea are considering the option to recall Trevor Chalobah from Crystal Palace. It's understood that the player and his camp welcomed the conversation about a return to his boyhood club, which the player wants nothing more than to succeed at. Trevor told Trevor will keep his full attention to Crystal Palace, and his head is totally on the next game. Intel told otherwise. So this is what the rumor is there to bring him back, but Fabrizio Romano, he reported something which I think is not normal. I mean, it's 2 days old, but yeah, yes, Trevor Chalobah's record is not possible for Chelsea, as there was no break clause into his loan deal at Crystal Palace. So this is what he have to report, just Sam against Fabrizio Romano. But I think Fabrizio Romano lost this one because, yeah, he's our player. We can go for him, bro. Like, yo, what are you talking about? He's our player. We can go for him. That's why I see a lot of people on the internet say, oh, should we go back for Trevor Chalobah? Should you bring him back? Yo, he's our player. Of course we can bring him back if we need to. It's just like Chelsea doesn't respect our player. I'm trying to put myself in Trevor Chalobah place. Like when they say, "Oh yeah, we're bringing him back. We're bringing you back." I wouldn't remember. Yo, guys, you guys banned me from training, banned me from preseason training, like it treated me like an animal, like I didn't have access to anything, to any facility, because you wanted me out, and now you want me back. Nah, I'll be back, but you gotta do me some apologies. You owe me an apology, all right? But yeah, that's why. But I don't think Enzo Maresca is keen. Is like is that I don't think he like the profile because he don't want a prone injury coming back. That's what he said. So we don't know what's gonna happen. So but Trevor Chalobah coming back at Chelsea, I think is better than Tosin. Definitely better than like Axel Disasi. We don't know if we're selling Axel Disasi or not. Axel Disasi case is just like when you want to sell something to your cousin, brother, or sister. You have it. They want it, like you say, "Oh yeah, how much can you give me?" And then they would say, "Oh, $20? Nah, come on, you know how much I bought it, right?" So, but this, I think nobody want to come for him, but we're gonna just give him to anyone who give us anything for him. So anyway, that is Chalobah case. So comment below. Do you want him back, or like the boy should stay where he have a game time to play? If I was a player, I stay, bro. I say, yo, I want nothing to do with you guys. Make sure you sell me next year. I love Chelsea. I know the owner, they're come and go, so the club will stay. So I will still love the club because that's where I started everything. But you guys sucks. I'm not going back, So anyway, so that is a Trevor Chalobah. But the other option that Chelsea is talking about is, of course, our former Cobham graduate, Mark Gill. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying, Mark Gill, he graduated from Chelsea. He won the Champions League. He was in the Champions League squad in 2021. He just won it and then he left because he wanted a game time, right? And he's a captain at Crystal Palace. He's doing great. He's an English international. Went to the Euro final. He's playing really good defender, right? But his release clause is £70 million. But we have a buyback clause on it, which is 20% off if you want to buy him. If they sell him to someone, it would be 20%, like we will get 20%. But if you buy him back, I think that 20% will be taken off for us. We're going to have a reduction of 20%. So 20% minus 70 million, maybe we're going to pay around 54, 56 million. I'm not a mathematician, but it's around there, right? 20% of 70%. So like 70 million, maybe 54, 56, around there. So, but this is what Nigel Cancela has to say. This is his report. Say Chelsea are interested in re-signing Palace. Palace have yet to receive official contact from Chelsea, but Gehi's representatives are aware of the interest from his former club. Sell-on clause may incentivize Palace to deal with Chelsea. So okay, like that's what I'm saying. The sell-on clause, because when we saw, I think they bought him from us less than 20 million. That's what Chelsea do. We sell player 20, 10, 25, and then we buy them back like 50, 60, 70. That's what we do. Like even Dominic Solanke, he's everywhere. Like we need a striker. Our striker are around there scoring goal for our enemy, right? And like we are here paying expensive money for this player. Even Fikayo Tomori from AC Milan, he want to leave. And Chelsea can get him back, but he's going to be freaking expensive. He's our graduate academy, right? So he's going to be tough. So anyway, this is what we have. Mark Gill is a really great player. Does he worth 70 million? I mean, it's the Premier League. It's a Chelsea who want him. So, there is a tax when Chelsea go for anybody. So 70 million, I think that's what we have to pay if we want him, So anyway, hey, I think for me, if you ask me, which nobody do, right? I don't even know. Whoever is still watching this video, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So anyway, guys, my opinion is like if you will have the option to buy Mark Gehi, bring him back. And then that will fix the defensive problem we have, because we need one defensive player and one striker. We have one center back, one striker. That's what we need. But I don't think we're getting any striker because Osimhen is not leaving Galatasaray at the moment. Galatasaray don't want him to leave. until the end of the loan, which is this in the summer, and I think PSG want him too. So I don't think with our salary cap, I don't think we can bring him. So I don't know where we're gonna get a striker, but hey, we have a ton of players. Just give some of them chances and let them play. If you're selling Nkunku, bring in someone to replace him, all right? So that's what I have for you guys today on Chelsea Football Club. Let me know what do you think about this report. So anyway, guys, we're gonna just try to talk about the game of the day. Arsenal are dropping out from the Carabao Cup. Yeah, they're bottling that title too, because that was the one of the only title they could compete, because I'm not seeing them winning the Premier League, not the Champions League, maybe the FA Cup, which they're going to play against Man United next Sunday. I mean, United is a United, right? You don't know what's going to happen. They are capable of losing 3-0 to Bournemouth, tying 2-2 to Liverpool. So we don't know. I think Arsenal next game is going to be tough. They've been playing Man United, which is a FA Cup, not that important. But they're going to be playing Villa. Like, I think their next game, they could lose even the Premier League title this week. Arsenal could lose everything in January. They could lose every chance of winning any trophy before February. Before Valentine Day, Arsenal will be just competing for the top 4. It's possible, but we're going to see what's going to happen. So anyway, guys, Arsenal losing today. I mean, when I talk about Alexander Isak, like I said, the most former striker in the Premier League at the moment. This make it 8 out of 8. 8 game, 8 goal. And even the second goal, he played a huge role in it. Like I said, we don't need Atletico Madrid anymore. We have our own Atletico Madrid in the Premier League now, because Newcastle United, Eddie Howe is just, the player are tall, big. So like they just nullify Arsenal's strength, which is a corner, set pieces. Saka is not there to take them. So, I mean, maybe the free kick taker make a difference too. But hey, they defended really good. 2-0 at the Emirates Stadium without conceding a goal, without even conceding crazy chances. It's just good. It's good to see Arsenal going down. They're going down. We're gonna see. So anyway, guys, this is what I have for you guys. Let me know below what you think about the analysis and what we can improve. So anyway, guys, you guys stay safe, stay connected. Peace.